Hello and welcome to another episode of Wannabe Entrepreneur. What's up? Everything good? Huh? Too much excitement for the beginning, maybe. You know, when I worked at Trivago, Trivago was basically, I don't know, the Google of Germany. You know, people from all over the world, I think more than 50 countries, young people, and with a lot of energy. So I think that a lot of people that I spoke with, maybe 80%, they told me, yeah, Tiago, one day I'll build my own company. And even though the conditions at Trivago were amazing, free beer, parties, traveling, flexible schedule, flexible on holidays, a great product, everything was super nice. But eventually, my friends left the company. And I know it's normal for tech companies to people leave because there's so many opportunities. But I also wondered a little bit, what are they looking for? Like, what else they want, right? And eventually, I ended up also leaving the company. And the main reason was because there was a lack of purpose. And I know a lot of people now are thinking, oh my God, really? Purpose? Is that what you want, Tiago? You have a great job, money. I know. It feels really entitled. But, when you have so many opportunities, and that's the benefit of working in the tech industry and being a developer, we can afford to actually think about purpose, which is a bit crazy, but it's true. And a lot of people then changed to other companies. And after a year or so, I spoke with them, and it's like, Tiago, I'm not that happy here. Like, I was much happier at Trivago. The conditions are worse and blah, blah, blah. And I still didn't find my purpose. And instead of going to another big company, I went to a startup. And I did find my purpose. So I really believe that if you want to work for a purpose, you should go for a startup. And hear me out. There's a couple of reasons. First of all, when the way I found the startup, and which is weekend.com, I already spoke about it in this podcast in previous episodes. I was building a project that is like a side project that was very similar to what Weekend was, and I found it because I fell in love in the product. So even before starting applying, I already liked the product. So I was very excited when they said, okay, there's a possibility for you to join. And so I was already, feeling the motivation to join. And then I did join, and it's, 10 people or 12 people working in the office. So you really understand everything, what is going on. You are next to the marketing team, next to the CEO, next to the PO and the other developer. So everything in one room. So it's like a soccer team, You're 11 of you, and you really live everything, and the business becomes part of you because you're crucial to the business. If you fail, your teammates will feel the impact of your failure, and if you have success, your teammates will have the success. I was the one that moved all our infrastructure to Kubernetes, to the cloud. And back in Trivago, to do such a job, there would be at least like 5 people working at it, and then a bunch of other stakeholders involved. So it really feels that if you were not there, they would probably still do it. I mean, if you were sick or if you were on holiday, they'll probably still do it. In the startup, that's not true. Like, if I wasn't there, they wouldn't do it, right? So, and when there was a problem after that, they said, okay, Tiago, you have to fix it. So, you really have this adrenaline of, even though I know a lot of people might not like this, waking up, I don't know, at 2 a.m. on a Saturday to fix an issue. It's not for everyone, for sure. But, if you like to feel the adrenaline, if you like to feel that you are part of the team, that you are essential to this organization that you truly believe in, then for sure working in a startup is the best you can do. And then, I remember when my boss would gather us around and tell us about the numbers. So we had like, I think, a monthly meeting where he would just like say, guys, we made this much of money and our runway is bigger, blah, blah. And, I really felt that I helped. They said like, okay, now we are in Kubernetes, so maybe we spend less money than before, or our systems are more robust. Thanks, Tiago, right? Like, you really feel it was you that contributed to that. And I mean, I never felt this at Trivago because there were so many people, right? And then because it's smaller, there's no bullshit, there's no politics. When you're at Trivago, there's so many people that if you want to push your ideas, you need to somehow socialize, build a network. It's more like being social than, actually pushing your great ideas, because let's be honest, everyone has great ideas. Everyone wants to see their ideas succeed. If it's only 11 people, everything that I wanted to implement with Kubernetes, everyone will say, all right, yeah, go for it, So you really feel that you're part of the family, that you're essential. And to be honest, my salary was the same. It was exactly the same salary as in Trivago, so I didn't abdicate on a better salary for that. And I got stocks as well. So if the company succeeds, you get a portion of that success. Plus, if it grows, you are one of the early employees. So probably it means that you can grow, you can become a team lead or something. And another cool thing that I really loved from working on a startup was the fact that my boss, from the start, I asked my boss, please teach me everything that there is to know about business. I want to be included in this. And he said, of course, I will teach you. So it would really teach me about the industry of traveling. I never learned about this in Trivago, but with Weekend, I understood all the players, everything. It would really take 1 hour per week just to teach me these things. And we would have we still have long conversations about the business, about being an entrepreneur. So I've learned so much. So also, besides getting a purpose, if you want to get a proper training to build one day your own company, for sure working in a startup is the best thing you can do. So yeah, that's my advice for today. If you want to find purpose, find a startup that you believe in and send your resume. This was another wannabe entrepreneur. See you tomorrow.